Hi there everybody, this is Paul, and I'd like to share with you today an insight that has come from an initiative with one of my clients in the last few days. Now, there'll be some of you maybe that recall in the first lockdown I talked about the virtual sales presentation being here to stay, and I shared that for the last 7 years since I started my coaching business I went straight into virtual selling, so to speak. All of my calls, discovery calls with potential clients, were first conducted over Skype. I initially generated inquiries through public speaking, and would then have a call with people on Skype, and then a couple of years later Zoom appeared, and we went across to Zoom. Now, when I first started in 2013, my conversion from Skype calls to prospects who placed an order for coaching, decided to take on some coaching with me, was 1 in 5. 1 in 5 Skype calls, we agreed to work together. Now, I've been evolving that with a number of strategies, a number of technologies around persuasion and psychology over the last 7 years. And in particular, I was surprised because, maybe counterintuitively or paradoxically, after lockdown, my conversion got better. Better, not worse. And my conversion for 2020 was 1 in 2. Now, I wasn't confirming the leads, qualifying things differently, changing the way I counted, none of that nonsense. Same thing. Would you like to have a chat? Let's have an exploratory chat on Zoom, see where we get to. If we feel that we get on and we've got some work we could do together to be of value, great, we can plan the next step. If not, we can part as friends. That's simple as that. Meet people on Zoom, have a discussion, and at the end of that discussion, we talk about whether we were going to work together or not. Over those 7 years, my conversion went from 1 in 5 to 1 in 2. So I've got 7 years worth of virtual selling experience. Now, what I was amazed at last week was when one of my clients shared with me that their employer, in fact nobody, not their employer, nor their trainer or coach or manager, nobody within their business is doing the single most compassionate thing any coach, leader, manager, sales leader, trainer, managing director could possibly do for the salespeople. And that is, on all virtual presentations, the most compassionate thing you can do is, once your sales team have finished, is get live with them on Zoom and share the screens and review the sales presentation that they've just finished, fresh, when they've sold and when they've not sold. Doesn't matter. When they've sold, you can learn just as much as when they've not sold. It's irrelevant. But what you need to do as leaders is to say, right, great, every success, go for it, you know what to do. As soon as you've finished, let me know. We'll get on together, we'll rerun, just like a football game. Just like after a professional football match. The manager gets the video on with the team, stop, start, goes through everything, play by play. Nobody's doing that in his business. So I said, well, let's do a couple. And over the weekend, we did two of his calls. Today, he's had two fresh calls, both sold. From the work we did on the stop, start, review, the complete debrief, recorded, so went through it with him, we shared the screens, I took a recording, I was saying stop there, literally on the spot, observations, why did you do that, why didn't you do this, we got to the end, loads of learning, implemented all of that today, 2 from 2. Previously, 0 from 6. That's not micromanagement, it's not cashing people out, it's not over the top. If you don't do this, you are not helping your people. It is the most compassionate thing you can do. And this message is going out to leaders. If you're leaving your people with all this great technology to literally get into the sales presentations, you've got all this recording of live stuff, real life stuff, it's gold. and you're not taking the time to get with them in a huddle afterwards and go through it play by play, you're not leading well, you're not managing well, and they are not learning well and being mentored well, and they're not improving. Now, for any salespeople out there or small business owners, if you want this, I'm willing to do something for you for this month. I'm willing to do what I did for my clients. I'm willing, subject to numbers and people. I'm in Bali, I live in Bali now, so I'm 8 hours ahead of the UK. I'm 13 hours ahead of EST US, but I work at night, so that's fine, we can work it out. If I'm inundated, which who knows, we'll need to work it out, but subject to numbers, if you want that service, give me a private message on LinkedIn, we'll get on and we'll have a chat, so long as I can help you, I know I can help you, and we feel like we're comfortable working together, we'll put something in place. Okay, so literally as soon as you've finished your call with your client, you ping me, you say, right, Paul, finished. We then arrange the next available time. We're both straight on. You share the screen, you share the call. We stop, start, go through the whole thing. Doesn't matter how long it takes. Usually, typically, it'll be about 90 minutes maximum. You will then, during that call, guarantee you a ton of incredible light bulb moments and learning experiences. Be so inspirational for you and educational. And after it, you'll then get the recording I'll send you of the call and the stop-start coaching. Again, invaluable. You'll go on from that on your next presentations and you will convert more. It's unavoidable. Okay? Now, that's what I'm willing to do. And I'm willing to do that for £100 a go. Okay? For a limited period. I want people who really need the help. You know, you don't know what you're doing right or wrong. You're not getting the guidance. Your conversions are a bit hit and miss maybe. And you want some professional experience guidance from somebody who knows sales inside out and is a salesman too, knows how to work with you. Yeah? So if you're interested in this offer, it's £100 a go. We'll get on, we'll do the whole stop-start video all the way through, deal with absolutely everything, answer all your questions, arm you with all the ammunition, send you the recording, and then even after that, you want to call me with some feedback and stuff, that's fine. Okay, that's my offer to you. For the sake of, I don't know, £100, boy, you convert 2 or 3 orders instantly, you've repaid that tenfold. It's going to make massive difference. And managers, leaders, managing directors, if this is not happening in your business, talk to me as well. If you've not got the resources to do it, talk to me. Let's work something out. But do not let your people fly blind. Do not leave your people fly blind. And if you're a small business owner or a salesperson, someone's making regular online virtual presentations, do not go through the process getting unpredictable hit and miss results without enlisting some help of a coach who you trust, who you know is a professional and who you can respect. Find somebody. Okay? The offer's there from me. Managing directors, pay heed. Sales leaders, sales managers, pay heed. Nothing is more important than this in your working day. Okay? That's it, guys.